often talk about crop circles in particular and what I think they mean, because I really believe that everybody's going to see something different. And a lot of times there are crop circles that definitely relate to some historical moment or something coming up in history. But there's occasionally some where a person will say, this one was a message to me. And I had that happen in my first film. I featured a group of people that had meditated and asked for a crop circle. A couple days later, it showed up. In my final film, Crop Circle Diaries, there was an incident where I was having a discussion, and the next day that crop circle showed up that was part of the conversation. Well, I feel like the final crop circle of the summer, unless there's another, had a very strong message. That was something that I am just personally going through. And I feel like it was the circle makers throwing down the hammer saying, damn it, would you guys take a look at this? I'd like to report on the August 17th, 2017 crop circle that came down at Sutton Hall near Rochford in Essex. Now, this is all in England, in the epicenter of crop circle deliveries, or at least documentations of crop circle deliveries. But this one in particular really hit me strong. I had just put out a story because the BBC had sent all these people running to a crop circle that happened near the Hannington telecommunication tower in southern England. Hannington Hants was the location of a telecommunication tower that was one of 5 that were taken down in 1977 by some bizarre voice, and it could have been human or it could have been an alien, but somehow it had the power and the knowledge to take down 5 telecommunication towers in southern England during the news for 6 minutes. This particular message had a strong message, which was that we needed to stop going to war. We needed to pull back our weapons of destruction if we wanted to move forward and ascend as a species. Well, this was 1977. Until all these years, nobody has taken credit for doing this to 5 telecommunication towers and, God forbid, getting arrested. Well, guess what? I used that amazing message in one of my films called The Shift Has Hit the Fan. And sure enough, one of the ridiculous numbers of fake copyright claims I've had, one of them was on The Shift Has Hit the Fan, but the song they claimed, actually they hit me twice. The first one was something I had written, so I got rid of them and I gave them my copyright from the Library of Congress. But the second one they claimed was this 1977 communication. So I told the public, and I asked people over in England, can you please get this to the authorities? Because if it's true, either I have a fake claim, which I think it is because I've had so many on my movies, or if it really is the people that took down 5 telecommunication towers, how great they finally came forward and hit me with a copyright claim so that I can tell you. Anyway, nobody responded. My numbers froze because YouTube is so, shall we say, infiltrated. And all of a sudden, this final crop circle comes, and I look at it and instantly I see a telecommunication tower with a broken leg. What we have here, in my opinion, and this is one that I read like a book. It took me about half a second. I looked at it and I went, wow, talk about broken communication. I live on Earth, wishing us luck here. But that's what I see. I see a world with broken communication. And here I am trying to help. I've made 8 movies. I've won 8 awards. And I am hacked like nobody's business because I proved a lot of important things, that crop circles are growing 30 to 400% more food and biofuel if you treat the seeds properly. But what I see in this crop circle is a real statement to the world. We are living in a time of broken communication. And that's what I think this message is. So I'm asking you to please reconnect with your friends and your family and start really looking after the things that are priorities and important to you. Yeah, it's never been more important to tell the truth, even though we're living in times of universal deceit. Tell the truth. My truth is, I looked at this crop circle and I said, thanks, circle makers. Thanks for sending me another message of confirmation that I'm doing everything I can. And I'm having a hard time getting the communication out because we've got a world where our communication is so infiltrated that it's basically broken. And I love you all, and I wish you the best. So let's work together. Please support cropcirclefilms.com. Patty Greer Films is me, and I love you guys. And this crop circle, that one was pretty obvious. So take a look and tell me what you think, because I think I'm straight up on this one. Cheers.